is calling us from interstellar space. Could it be aliens? Or could it be something far stranger? A mysterious signal was uncovered recently that surprised researchers, and no one knows what it is. But the interesting thing they found out, who or what is sending that signal?
With billions of galaxies and countless stars, it's hard to ignore the possibility that something or someone exists out there. Today, let's dive into the most mind-boggling story that might suggest we're not the only intelligent beings in this universe. So, buckle up. This video is going to be no less than a roller coaster ride. Number 1. Mars methane detection. Mars has become a hot topic due to the detection of methane in its atmosphere, a gas often linked to biological processes. Does this mean there could be life on Mars? It certainly raises the question. The methane levels fluctuate with the seasons, suggesting that something is actively producing it. Could it be microbes beneath the surface? Mars is about half the size of Earth, but its unique geology could support microbial life, especially in subsurface environments where conditions might be just right.
So our crews every day up on the International Space Station are working on how do we get that human health.
But with the presence of methane also confirms that there was once a whole environment on Mars that ultimately vanished. Where did it go and why did it vanish? That's a mystery that no one has been able to solve so far. Like and subscribe right now and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. What if something similar were to happen on Earth? With ongoing missions exploring Mars, we're getting closer to uncovering its secrets. Who knows what we might find out there? So, what if we discover signs of life on Mars soon? Could a Martian civilization be more advanced than humans? Number 2. Tabbys star. Is the Tabbys star home to an alien civilization? It could be a possibility. Let's see the details. Located in the constellation of Cygnus, Tabbys star is officially known as KIC 84628552. It garnered attention due to its unusual and significant fluctuations in brightness, leaving astronomers puzzled. What if the dimming is caused by another star passing in front of it?
Some of the speculations from astronomers included the mass of planets and even alien megastructures built by an advanced civilization.
Well, that's out of the question, because the dips are as deep as 22%. Furthermore, there are no dust clouds or debris that could cause the dimming. So, is this the aliens' doings? One theory suggests that it is due to an alien megastructure, such as a Dyson sphere. What is a Dyson sphere, you may wonder? A Dyson sphere is a hypothetical structure built by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization to capture energy from a star. That sounds like a plausible explanation. Number 3. The Kepler 186 system. Want to learn something mind-blowing about the Kepler 186 system? Stay focused, as you don't want to miss this. It gained popularity due to its discovery of Kepler 186f, the first Earth-sized exoplanet in the inhabitable zone, where conditions might allow for liquid water to exist. Does this mean an alien civilization could be there? Absolutely. Kepler 186f is about 1.1 times the size of Earth. It means it could be rocky and have an atmosphere which is essential for life. It orbits a cooler Dwarf Star, which has a longer lifespan. It allows more time for life to develop and provides a stable environment. So, all of this suggests the possibility of life beyond Earth. What if we encounter them soon? Number 4. The Panspermia hypothesis. Imagine tiny microbes moving across the universe. That's the foundation of the Panspermia hypothesis. It suggests that life, or its building blocks, can travel between planets, on comets, asteroids, and even space dust. It explains the origins of life on Earth and the possibility of life elsewhere in the universe.
Interplanetary panspermia refers to the transport of life from the neighboring planets and stars.
Do you think it is the answer to our existence? For centuries, panspermia has captivated minds with its mind-blowing proposition. Some versions of the hypothesis suggest that life could survive in rocks thrown into space from planets, or even be pushed along by radiation. What do you think? Could there be some other form of extraterrestrial life roaming around in the universe? Number 5. Strange radio signal detected by the Big Ear Radio Telescope. A strange radio signal from space? Oh man, that means there is something else existing out there along with us. The Big Ear Radio Telescope detected a strange radio signal back in 1977 that continues to confuse scientists today. This signal, famously known as the WOW signal, lasted for 72 seconds and came from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation. The WOW signal is one of the most famous potential extraterrestrial radio signals ever detected. Pretty shocking, right? What makes this signal so interesting is that it is different from the usual cosmic noise.
Radio signals might not be the best thing for an intelligent civilization to send out.
This led many to think it might be a message from another civilization. With advancements in technology and ongoing explorations, could we one day decode similar signals? Was it just a one-time cosmic event, or was it the start of something bigger? Imagine what could happen if we make contact. Number 6. Mysterious Black Knight Satellite. Ready to learn more about another mysterious space object that is still unexplained? The Black Knight Satellite is a mysterious object that has been a popular topic of discussion for many years. Some think it's an ancient satellite sent by aliens, while others believe it's just a myth. So, what's the real story? This strange object has been captured in multiple photographs, and it is often linked to unusual signals and unexplained events. What's really interesting is that reports about the Black Knight date back to the 19th century, even before any satellites were launched. Could it be proof of alien technology, or is it just space debris and misunderstandings? Comment your thoughts below. Number 7. The Tic Tac Object. Ready to explore one of the most intriguing UFO sightings ever? Buckle up, because it is going to be pretty eventful. The Tic Tac Object refers to a mysterious flying object that was spotted pilots from the USS Nimitz carrier group in 2004 during training on the coast of San Diego. What makes this sighting so fascinating is how the pilots described the object. It looked like a tic-tac mint and moved at incredible speeds, performing movements that deny our current understanding of physics. The object was captured on video, showing it rapidly changing direction and altitude.
That when they tried to get a second look at the underwater object,
it left the pilots stunned and searching for answers. This incident was part of an investigation by the Pentagon into unidentified aerial phenomena, raising questions about what we might be encountering in our skies. What's even more intriguing is that after 10 years, we still lack a clear explanation of what happened. Was it really a tic-tac-shaped UFO, or something entirely different? Did aliens actually visit us? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Number 8. Fast radio bursts, FRBs. Let's take a look into another unexplained phenomenon of this vast universe that suggests the existence of extraterrestrial creatures. The scientists and astronomers are torn between two explanations when it comes to the fast radio bursts. Fast radio bursts, FRBs, are brief, intense bursts of radio waves originating from deep space. Some think these strong bursts of radio waves come from natural space events,
when broadband radio signals pass through the gas and dust in space,
while others wonder if they might be signals from advanced aliens. But what's truly intriguing is that FRBs last for only milliseconds, making them difficult to study. Given the swiftness of FRBs, they could be a sign that there coexist an extraterrestrial civilization along with us. No wonder why the FRBs have left the scientists scratching their heads for so long. Could they be a glimpse into extraterrestrial communication? Is there someone or something hiding in the deep space? Number 9. The evidence of lost civilization on Mars. Recent discoveries on the Red Planet have yet again raised questions about the possibility of past civilizations on Mars. Over the years, other researchers have pointed out what they believe to be various Earth-like objects in Martian photos, including a sarcophagus, a Buddha statue, and even a cross. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Furthermore, Chlorinated methane compounds were also found on Mars,
Knows that this is one of many artifacts on Mars.
suggesting that some form of life is present. Scientists also found flowing waters on the Maritan surface, along with ancient structures such as pyramids or other geometric shapes. So, what's NASA's response to these claims? NASA dismisses them as examples of pareidolia, a psychological phenomenon where people see familiar shapes and patterns in random objects, like spotting shapes in clouds. What do you think? Is NASA hiding something from us, or are these just misunderstandings? Number 10. The red tinge of Jupiter's moon. Alien life existing on Jupiter's moon sounds interesting, but how did this possibility arise? Jupiter's moon. Europa has a unique red color, likely caused by chemicals like sulfur or organic materials. It makes us wonder what might be underneath its icy surface. Some scientists think that the red color could mean there are tiny living things or even complex chemical processes happening in Europa's hidden ocean. The idea that Europa can harbor life is pretty exciting. Could Europa be hiding a thriving ecosystem beneath its icy crust? What do you think? Are there aliens lurking beneath that red tinge? The universe has countless secrets waiting to be discovered. Number 11. Black holes. Next, we have a mind-blowing, mysterious space phenomenon. So, get ready. When scientists search for life on other worlds, they usually look for Earth-sized planets around sun-like stars. But what if there are wilder options, like a planet orbiting a black hole? At first, that sounds crazy, but actually, black holes don't just suck everything in. Stable orbits around black holes are possible, and background radiation could heat up as it falls in.
The supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way has a mass of roughly 4 million suns.
This could provide warmth and energy for any life forms in such conditions. Could this mean life exists in places we've never thought of? Yes. Imagine unique creatures thriving in the extreme environments near black holes. This idea really shakes up our understanding of where life can exist. What do you think? Could life actually survive in the shadow of a black hole? Are there beings out there adapting to conditions we can't even imagine? Number 12. Lunar Water Ice. The moon might be concealing secrets from us. Yes, you have heard it right. Despite being exploring the moon for decades now, we still don't know everything about it. The discovery of water ice on the moon has sparked discussions about the potential for extraterrestrial life. Found in craters that never get sunlight, this ice suggests the moon might have more complicated processes than we realize. Some scientists think that if there's water ice, it could support tiny forms of life, or even point to past or present alien civilizations using the moon for resources. Aliens existing on moon could be possible, but there is more to the story.
Basically a 747 operated by NASA Ames with a high-power telescope that looks out the rear hatch.
Having water ice opens up interesting possibilities for future human bases on the moon and the search for life beyond Earth. So the question is, when will we be heading to the moon to stay and search for aliens? Number 13. Pillars of Creation. Discovered by the Hubble Space Telescope in 1995, the Pillars of Creation have fascinated astronomers and the public alike. There's more to the Pillars of Creation than meets the eye. But among this fascination lies the possibility of new stars and even planets forming within these structures that might support life. Is it hinting towards the emergence of extraterrestrial aliens? Well, yes. This idea opens up exciting questions about what kinds of worlds could emerge from within these towering structures. Pretty astonishing, right? What amazing things do you think we might find in these star formations? Number 14. Proxima Centauri B. Now let's talk about the next space object that has many people excited about the possibility of alien life. Proxima Centauri B. You might be wondering, what exactly is Proxima Centauri B? Proxima Centauri B is an exoplanet orbiting the closest star to our solar system. It is in the habitable zone of its star, which means it could have conditions that allow for liquid water a key ingredient for life. Could this distant world be home to microbial life or even more advanced organisms? Nevertheless, Proxima Centaur B represents one of the best opportunities to explore the possibility of life beyond our solar system. As technology gets better, we will soon explore this interesting planet and find out if it has any signs of alien life. Do you think it might host alien life? Number 15. The Venusian Phosphine detection, an extraterrestrial civilization on Venus. Don't be surprised, it could actually be a possibility. In 2020, scientists announced that they had found traces of phosphine gas in the planet's atmosphere. This gas is primarily produced by microbial life on Earth. Do you see the connection here? This mind-blowing discovery led to a possibility that life might exist in the harsh clouds of Venus.
This leads to the tantalizing possibility that the phosphine detected on Venus.
The idea that life could survive in such extreme conditions is fascinating. Don't you think it challenges our understanding of where life can thrive? As we know, the universe is vast and ever-expanding. There must be other living beings out there. Could it be Venus? This discovery opens new exploration and makes scientists find life in places we once thought were too harsh. Could we be on the brink of discovering life in our own solar system? Number 16. Red dwarf stars with habitable zones. Next, let's dive into the world of red dwarf stars and their habitable zones and answer some interesting questions about them. Red dwarfs are the most common type of stars in our galaxy, and many of them have habitable zones where conditions might be just right for life. Does this mean we could find alien civilizations orbiting these stars? It is possible. The habitable zones of red dwarfs are much closer to the star compared to our Sun, which means planets in these zones might experience unique climates. Some researchers speculate that these planets have liquid water. With many missions and studies on red dwarfs, we're getting closer to figuring out if they could host life. What if we discover a thriving ecosystem around one of these stars? Could we find intelligent beings that have evolved in a completely different environment? Number 17. Hexagonal storm on Saturn. A perfectly formed hexagonal storm. Doesn't that sound suspicious? Let's look into the details of this mysterious cosmic phenomenon. There is a spinning hexagon of clouds at Saturn's North Pole, whose origin is still unknown. So far, it has been uncovered that it has been formed by a combination of the planet's fast rotation, its atmosphere, and the interplay of different jet streams. It seems too unbelievable to be real, right? The region within the hexagon is warmer than the surrounding areas. The temperature difference contributes to the storm's persistence. Is this some extraterrestrial being's doing? Is it hinting towards the presence of something more advanced and intelligent than human beings? There are so many questions that demand a solid answer. Number 18. The Great Attractor. Next on the list is another mind-boggling cosmic phenomenon that plays a significant role in determining how galaxies change over time. As the name suggests, the Great Attractor is mainly known for its influence on space structures. However, there is a theory that suggests that this mysterious area could provide clues about the potential existence of extraterrestrial life.
Black holes have certain signatures, like intense X-ray emissions.
So, we got to look out. The theory suggests that the Great Attractor's gravitational pull is due to advanced civilizations that manipulated gravity. If it is true, then these aliens must be equipped with great technologies and structures that can affect our solar system. Don't you think so? Could the Great Attractor be pointing us towards signs of extraterrestrial life? Number 19. Water plumes of Europa. An incredible plume of water has been found on one of Jupiter's moons, Europa. Does this mean Europa is habitable? It raises questions that we're waiting for science to answer. Recently, the Hubble Space Telescope discovered plumes erupting from beneath Europa's icy surface. But what are they? These plumes are big jets of water vapor and other materials that burst out from under the moon's icy surface. The presence of these water plumes suggests that Europa could have the right conditions to support life. If the water beneath the ice is warm and rich in nutrients, it might just be the perfect environment for life to thrive. Number 20. The Phobos Monolith. Who could imagine that one of the Mars moons could possibly support life, right? It feels hard to believe that this could be true. The Phobos Monolith is a massive, towering structure located on Phobos, one of the red planet's moons. But how does it prove the existence of aliens?
That was set up by extraterrestrials thousands of years ago on this planet.
Here's the story. Discovered during a Mars mission, the monolith stands about 80 meters tall. It has a striking, rectangular shape that looks almost artificial. This has led to the speculation that it could be the remains of an alien civilization or even a piece of advanced technology. It is a sign that's telling us that we are not alone in the universe. Number 21. Martian fossils discovered in Antarctica. Fossilized microbes in Martian rock. Doesn't that sound intriguing? Let's dive into the details of this controversial discovery. In 1996, NASA scientists announced they had found what appeared to be fossilized microbes in a meteorite that likely originated from Mars. This rock had been blasted into space and traveled for about 15 million years before landing in Antarctica. It contained organic molecules and tiny particles of magnetite, sometimes linked to Earth bacteria. It's almost too amazing to believe, right? Is this discovery hinting at life on Mars? So many questions remain unanswered. Number 22. Mysterious radiation-proof microbe. Let's take a look at a fascinating claim about life's resilience in space. What do you think it would be? In 2002, Russian astrobiologists proposed that the super-hardy microbe have evolved on Mars. This tiny organism can survive radiation levels thousands of times stronger than what would kill a human. But how did they arrive at this conclusion? They exposed these bacteria to radiation, which killed 99.9% of them, then allowed the survivors to grow back, and did this 44 times. Remarkably, after all that, they could endure 50 times the original radiation dose. Is it possible that life can be more resilient than we think? Or is it some alien civilization that is stronger than us? Number 23. The Bermuda Triangle of Space. Next up, let's take a look at the Bermuda Triangle of Space and its correlation with an extraterrestrial civilization. The idea that the South Atlantic Anomaly, or the Bermuda Triangle of Space, might be linked to aliens is intriguing. While some wonder if the unusual electromagnetic activity indicates extraterrestrial technology, there's no scientific proof for that. Could aliens be watching us from a distance, or is it just a coincidence? It's an interesting thought, but we need more solid evidence to say if there's alien life in this region. Number 24. Radio signals from pulsars. Isn't it surprising that we've been receiving radio signals from pulsars for decades, yet their origins remain a mystery? Are they just natural phenomena, or could they be something unusual, like signals from aliens? Before we dive into that question, let's first explore what pulsars are. Pulsars are special types of stars, called neutron stars, that spin quickly and have strong magnetic field. They send out beams of radio waves that are very regular and precise.
Für einen Beobachter auf der Erde sehen wir die Lichtstrahlen immer wieder vorbeiziehen.
Projects like SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, have looked into the idea that some radio signals from pulsars might contain information, just like how we send data. If this theory proves to be real, we must agree that these extraterrestrial creatures are far ahead of us. Number 25. Zeta Reticuli. Get ready for this next mysterious space phenomenon. Things are about to get wild. So, what is Zeta Reticuli? It's a binary star system located about 39 light-years away in the constellation Reticulum. But why did it gain attention? Here's the scoop. Some scientists speculate that planets could exist around these stars, making them potentially habitable. But that's not all.
There are various other stories and conspiracy theories concerning Zeta Reticuli, such as Project Chirped and others.
This story initialized interest in the idea of extraterrestrial civilizations and their possible connections to our planet. Could there really be life in Zeta Reticuli, And what other secrets does this star system hold? The mystery continues to intrigue both scientists and UFO enthusiasts. Number 26. Hogs Object. Let's explore how this unique ring galaxy might support potential alien life. Hogs Object is located 600 million light-years away in the constellation Serpens. It has a bright center surrounded by a circular ring of younger stars. Some scientists suggest that Hogs Object has the necessary conditions to support life. Each new discovery adds to our knowledge of where life could exist beyond Earth. Hogs Object adds to the universe's mysteries. Let's see what the results reveal. What do you think? Could there be alien life waiting to be discovered in this fascinating galaxy? Number 27. Chirped signals from the galactic center. Last on the list, we have chirped signals from the galactic center. Well, sounds interesting, but how does it hint towards the existence of aliens? These signals consist of radio waves that show a pattern resembling a chirp. They are said to originate from a region dense with stars located at the center of our Milky Way galaxy. While there are natural explanations, the possibility of them being artificial adds an exciting layer of mystery, right? As we continue to explore the universe, these signals remind us of the many unknowns that still exist and the potential for life beyond Earth. What do you think? Could these chirped signals be a message from alien life, or are they simply a cosmic curiosity? That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible content. And be sure to hit the bell icon so you stay updated on all our latest videos. See you next time.